Hi. I haven't done a tag video in a little while. I felt like I was slacking on the tag front. Pigeon? Random. Have you noticed that I have a new camera? Isn't it saucy? I like it. The quality is just immense. This tag that Miss Glamorazzi has done called This or That, so I thought I'd jump on it. I'm gonna tag everybody because I love tagging everybody. I don't like singularly picking people and then, like, you know, ignoring others. So everybody please do this tag. Post it as a video response. I love video responses. They make my life worthwhile. I'm just gonna get started. I'll post the questions underneath in the down bar. Makeup. Blush or bronzer? I like blush because I'm pale, so sometimes bronzer can end up looking a little, like, dirty on me, you know, a bit muddy. So I prefer blush. Lip gloss or lipstick? I like lipstick. I'm a very big lipstick fan. Sometimes lip glosses drive me nuts because they can get so sticky. MAC lip glosses in particular just drive me insane. I hate them. But yeah, I'm gonna go with lipstick. Eyeliner or mascara? Mascara because it's my holy grail product. I couldn't live without it. And also with eyeliner, you can substitute eyeliner with, like, you know, getting an angle brush and a bit of dark eyeshadow and stuff like that. You know, there are lots of things you can do, whereas mascara is like a necessary requirement in my life. Foundation or concealer? Foundation for sure. My skin tone is uneven, so foundation really helps that, whereas I don't really get bad breakouts or blemishes, so concealer isn't really a really important product in my makeup collection. Watch my ultimate skincare routine, or everyday skincare routine, I'm sorry, videos on my other channel, and you'll see just, like, my skincare regime isn't really for breakouts, it's more for, like, soothing and balancing. Neutral or colour eyeshadow? I like neutral eyeshadow on the whole. I'm much more into wearing, you know, natural tones like browns and greys and coppers and pinks and stuff like that, rather than, like, severe colours. But then again, I do like having bright looks, so, like, in the evening or something. Pressed or loose eyeshadows? Pressed eyeshadows I prefer. I find loose eyeshadows just give way too much fallout and I can't cope with that. I haven't got the temperament. Brushes or sponges? Please don't use sponges. They're not good for your skin. Very unhygienic. Also, they don't actually disperse the product as well as brushes do. So brushes for sure. Sigma brushes, MAC brushes, all those things, but Sigma brushes are better for price anyway. Nails. OPI or China Glaze? I haven't got any experience with China Glaze polishes because they're not actually available in Britain, I don't think. If they are, somebody please tell me. That might actually turn my life around, but I'm going to have to go with OPI simply because I don't have the experience of China Glaze. Long or short? I hope they mean, like, long or short nails. I don't actually have long nails at all, but I don't have, like, stumpy nails, so short just because they're easier to maintain. It's the same with hair. It's much easier to look after if they're shorter. You know, in terms of condition and stuff like that. Acrylic or natural? Natural nails all the way. Acrylics make me squirm inside. They just make me cringe. I hate the noise. I hate the feel. Ugh. Brights or darks? Depending on the season. I like darks in winter and autumn or fall, whereas brights I like in spring and summer. But brights can be carried all through year round, whereas sometimes darks, you can't really wear them in the summer or the spring. But then again, you know, prove me wrong. You do what you want. It's up to you. I like a mixture between the two. Flower or no flower? Oh, like nail art. No, I don't wear nail art at all. Not that I don't want to, just I don't think I have the steadiness of hand to apply any, but whatever. Body. Perfume or body splash? Somebody please tell me what a body splash is. Honestly, that just sounds inappropriate to me. Maybe it's because I'm British, I don't know. I hope that it means body spray, whereas I'm obviously going to go with perfume. I'm a big perfume junkie. I really, really like it. Some of my favourite perfumes are Vera Wang Princess, Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy is my current favourite. I just adore that scent. Oh, so saucy. Lotion or body butter? Depending on the condition of my skin, I like lotion for every day, whereas if my skin's in, like, dire need of moisturising, then I will go with body butter. Body wash or soap? I like both, depending on where they're coming from. If they're from Lush, then I love their soaps. And then again, I love their body wash. Snow Fairy, yum. But then again, it depends where it's coming from. If it's another brand other than Lush, then I'm a bit iffy with soap because I don't like the way it feels on my skin. Lush or another bath company? I think I just answered that question. Lush for sure. Fashion, my favourite section. I love the fashion section of these things. Jeans or sweatpants? Neither. Jeans don't suit me. They don't fit my body frame. You will probably see this on my other channel. I'm going to do a couple of lookbook videos for this season and for up-and-coming seasons. My body frame is very, very curvy. My actual body frame is very hourglassy, and so I find it very difficult to find jeans that fit my frame, because my legs are quite slim, but then again, like, my hips and my butt, not so much, so difficult to find jeans that fit me, and sweatpants just don't wear them out of the house. Long sleeve or short? I love long sleeves. Long sleeves are lovely. They're a big thing with me. I really like to layer long sleeve things. And I'm the sort of person that likes to have long sleeves like down over my hands. Dresses or skirts? I love both. I really, really like both. But if I had to choose, I would go with dresses because they're so easy to take from daytime to evening wear, very, very simply. But I like dresses a lot and I like skirts. Stripes or plaid? Stripes. Plaid makes me look like a lumberjack. Flip-flops or sandals? I like sandals because flip-flops I just don't really dig. I suppose they're cool in like a hot country. That was like an oxymoron. They're good if you're in a hot country, but Britain isn't a hot country. It's like a typically cold, rainy country, so we don't have much purpose for either. Scarves or hats? I really love both, but I'm going to go with scarves because sometimes hats can ruin your hair and that makes me upset. Studs or dangly earrings? One thing you should definitely know about me, and this is going to sound really hypocritical because I'm not wearing any right now, but I am really renowned for wearing very big dangly earrings. I really like bigger, more boho earrings. They make me happy. I don't really wear studs at all. Not because I don't like them, just I prefer dangly earrings. Necklaces or bracelets? I like both. Both are fun, but bracelets I wear more on a daily basis. Heels or flats? It depends where you're going. It depends what you're doing, you know, whatever your day consists of, what your daily activities are. But yesterday I went to have coffee with a friend, and as I was like waiting, I was on the phone to my best friend, who's a girl, and the guy I was waiting for was like my male friend, and I was just chatting to her, and then I turned around and he was there, and I was like, when did you get so tall? Because I mean, I'd never realised how tall he was before. I was like, blimey. And he was like, no, I'm not really tall, you're just like, you're wearing flat shoes for once. So I think that answers the question. I wear heels a lot of the time, whereas I don't wear flats very often, but occasionally I do, depending on how I'm feeling that morning. Cowboy boots or riding boots? I really like equestrian style riding boots. Cowboy boots don't really work in Britain. Not in a bad way, because they can look really cute, just nobody seems to wear them. Jackets or hoodies? I like jackets. It's more my style. Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe or Russe? I wouldn't know, I've never actually been to Charlotte, whoever you are. So I'm going to go with Forever 21. When I went to America, I only went to New York and I visited Forever 21 there, so Forever 21's fun. Abercombie or Hollister? I am going to say, in a kind of controversial way, neither. I am a very edgy dresser. I don't like typical stores. The problem is with this country is that girls that wear Abercrombie in this country are also the sort of girls that wear Jack Wills clothing, and I'm sure for some of my British viewers you will understand what I mean when I'm talking about the typical Jack Wills person, Jack Wills girls, Jack Wills guys. They drive me round the bend. They have no interest in their clothing, it's simply a label, and I think it's much more interesting to wear clothing that expresses yourself and that you actually are wearing because you like it, not because we've been like programmed to like it. So neither. And Saks Fifth or Nordstrom? I've never been to either, so I wouldn't know. Hair! Curly or straight? I have straight hair. I do straighten it, but naturally it's much more wavy, but curly hair at this length just looks silly on me. Bun or ponytail? I like a bun on me rather than a ponytail because I haven't got hair that's long enough to do the whole Quinn for braid curly ponytail yet. I'm working on it though. Bobby pins or butterfly clips? I like bobby pins. Hairspray or gel? Hairspray? Gel makes me upset. Light or dark hair? I like both. It depends on who it is, but if it's on me, I like my natural hair colour right now, and that's just like a very light brown, so light, I suppose. Side swept bangs or full bangs? This totally answers your question. Up or down? I like my hair up and down, but I'm going to say down most of the time because that's the way I wear it. I'm much more boho in that respect. Random questions. Rain or shine? I like the rain a lot. I'm a very rainy person. Rain makes me feel happy. Summer or winter? Winter for sure. I love cold weather. I'm such like a non-typical person in this respect. Everybody loves the sun and summer, and I'm like, no, I like rain, I like cold, and stuff like that. I grew up in Wales, which is, if you're from America, you may not know what that is. When I went to America, somebody asked me if Wales was a part of Scotland. It's a very small country next door to England, and that's where I grew up until I was about 13, and then I moved to England. And it's always cold there, rains quite a lot of the time, really cold, rainy. So it reminds me of home, winter and rain and stuff. Fall or spring? I love autumn, which is fall, I suppose. So yeah, I love autumn, fall. Chocolate or vanilla? I like them both equally. I love vanilla in coffee, but I also love mocha, so I like them both. And East Coast or West Coast? I don't even know what that means, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, a floating hair. Seriously, I don't even know what that means. I don't know how to answer that. That's my tag video. Hope you guys got a little bit of me from that, I suppose. And yeah, I will see you soon, hopefully with another video on this channel. I love you lots. Bye bye.